Hey, let's get started. Alright, so our iPad holder, which is the tripod, I place it right here in the crack. I realize that that's like an optimal spot so that you can catch my whole face and my eyes are not like at the top of the screen. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Today's March the 14th of March. Um, I made a video this morning. It was a short. I'm probably gonna take it down. I may redo it and put it up on because with the shorts it records directly to YouTube. I don't record it into my gallery, so I might have to just redo it and put it up on Patreon because it's not really the type of video I would like to put on my channel. I know my channel is really nothing to see here because there's nothing to see here. I'm just here talking to you guys, and eventually the only dialogue there is if there's people that leave comments, which there are some. Thanks you guys, the ones that leave comments. I appreciate that. I try to respond to every single comment. Obviously I'm incapable to, since I don't get that many. So yeah, the video I made this morning was roughly around 740 hours, give or take. I was waiting outside for the princess to come out, and so we can go walk and to school. Yeah, what am I saying? I'm lost in thought. And on typical Tuesday, tomorrow is the Queen's birthday, so I want to get her a gift, but I haven't been calling to work today. It's already late, so if the one person that works like later hours, he probably doesn't need me anymore, so I gotta see if I can either borrow or find a quick side gig. I don't know, because I just want to get a couple like little things from this one store that the Queen likes. If not, I'm just gonna have to go to Dollar Tree, buy her a card, because allegedly the best thing I can do for her, from what she says, or one of the best, or one of the best things, I forget exactly how she worded it, is to just get a card and write to her like a heartfelt message. So that's probably what I'm just gonna do. Like I said, taking baby steps every single day, try to do one thing to make things better. I really don't celebrate birthdays. I may have mentioned this in a video before, prior, or if not in a convo that I had with somebody. I worked with a gentleman who's a Jehovah's Witness for 15 years of my life. That's when I worked in the eye doctors. Remember, 13 were formal. The last couple of years was just consulting. And they don't celebrate anything. And I understand the nature of that, because essentially when you give a specific date a purpose to celebrate, that's kind of like saying that all the other days that you're blessed with life are significantly less meaningful, or maybe hold less value, because essentially you're putting more value to the day that has the holiday. But if you are one who are grateful and maybe spiritually rich, I imagine, I'm not an expert, you really would acknowledge the fact that every day is a holy day. Because if you're able to wake up, you're in decent enough health to get up on your own, which BTW, my queen, who sometimes when I sit down and talk to her, she talks to me a lot about her pain and how she can't do this, she can't do that. She said that, oh, I can't even walk from the bedroom to the kitchen. It's so hard for me. This morning, when I woke up, I was awake, but I was still laying down. I seen her walking across, going to the kitchen, going back, like a regular human being, normal pace, no problem. So I sleep on the couch, remember? I would say that sometimes when she walks to the kitchen, she feels the pain, but it's not all the time. So My personal opinion on the matter is, I'm sorry if I offend you. I'm trying to be honest and blunt, and at the same time trying to be empathetic. I understand chronic pain is real, but at the same time, you have. Sorry about that noise pollution. That's Sheridan Street traffic, and it sounds like somebody started up like a two-stroke engine, maybe like a lawnmower. Okay. Anyways, if you're in chronic pain, I believe that you have to make a conscious decision to try your best, the best that you can. Obviously, consult a doctor to try to fight the fight, because essentially that's what life is. Life is, you know, life is hard. We have to fight for what we want. We can't expect anything from anybody. I mean, I do ask, just because maybe there's the odd chance, and because I know for a fact people are generous in IRL. I know that, you know, when someone's in need in IRL, people are generous. You know, if they can afford it, of course. You know, if not, they're kind. They'll say no, they can't, whatever. Because there's been situations when I've been short on cash. You know, I'm getting something for the princess at the store, or I may have to pick up a prescription, and the copay turned out to be more. There was actually a time when I was only short like $2, and the gentleman that I asked, he just paid for the whole thing. You know, he didn't have to do that, but you know, that goes to show you he gave cheerfully with a cheerful heart. And at the end of the day, I wasn't the one that made out. He was the one that made out, because he was able to help his neighbor, and the joy that brought to him was probably more valuable than the fact that I got my medication for free that day. So if that gentleman ever watches this video, I thank you. I very highly doubt it he will. And yeah, that's about it. Enjoy your Tuesday. Geez, I did not look at what the degrees were. Let me check, because I want to tell you guys. So guys, at least give you something informative. Take a close up at my Muhammad Salah jersey. Okay, I'm back. In beautiful Pembroke Pines, it's 84 with a feel like 86 Fahrenheit, and I think it was 29 Celsius if I remember correctly. It's a nice day outside. Stay hydrated, my friends, if you do decide to go outside for any physical activity. I am going to take my 20-year-old bike to the Trek store. You know, all their specialists, all they do is work on Treks. I'm going to get a quote first. If it's only a couple $100, give or take, I'm going to do it. What I'll do is I'll just make payments every month until I can finally pay it off. I'm going to ask and see if I can do that. Because like I said, it's an old bike. You know, it's not a head turner, so I don't have to worry about it being stolen. When I say it's a good bike, I mean it's a good bike. One time I got in an accident. My tire was completely fine. The rim was so strong, and the car that I hit actually received damage, but my bike was just fine. So I mean, I did see a nice bike. They're having a sale. If you go to the Trek store, I think it's like trekbikesusa.com or something like that. I forget. You can just type trek.com and it'll redirect you, because it'll read your IP address and it'll know where you're from. And they have a beautiful hybrid, and I mean beautiful, disc brakes, the quick shift gears, which I must have. I those gears that you have to turn like that, and they make the handlebars thicker at one side. I really dislike those gears. And like I said, it's a hybrid, so I can essentially, you know, do further distance with less effort, albeit I have to be on a concrete or maybe a sidewalk. when it comes to terrain or grass. That's where the mountain bikes come in handy. I've always had mountain bikes, you know, with the thicker tires. I could switch it up and say I want you know, hybrid tires. But the tires that I have right now, they still have a good amount of tread. And as I mentioned, the tires alone cost like $60 to $80, which because it's a subsidiary of Specialized. So they're like, you know, like I said, when I took it to the bike shop, all the times I had the tube fix, they always said something about the tires. You know, like, geez, these are good quality tires. So I'm probably just gonna keep the mountain bike tires, and that's it. Let me keep this video short. Thanks for watching. Please be kind to one another and enjoy your Tuesday. All right, peoples. Bye. I just wanted to add that this daylight saving times is ridiculous. Thank you so much for watching.